Hi everyone, Emma here. Hi. It's so weird because I have to look away from the actual tablet. The tablet is right here. So I want to look that way. I want to look that way. Yeah, let me see if I can adjust this. So, and the camera is over in this corner, so I have to remember to look over there. Anyway, what I'm doing is a bracelet design that I'm trying to figure out. I'm sure somebody's done it before. I would call it a basic search, both online, Pinterest, and YouTube, but actually it was pretty intensive and I didn't get a lot out of it. I got an image for a video that I thought maybe the bead path would be the same using super duos and I can't remember I think it was bricks, so that's what I'm using. So this is what I have so far. um, I was using super duo and bricks, but it was the opposite. The super duos were in the middle and the bricks were on the outside, which I found interesting. But then when I went to that video, it wasn't in there. So I don't know why that image was like that. And actually, I think there was twice that happened. So anyway, I think I have, as you can see, I think I have figured it out. I'll show you my other attempts. And so this was my attempt last night. Let's see if I can get that. There's a tiny bit. I quit because I was making a major error and didn't realize it. I don't know if you can catch the mistake. This is interesting. It's my camera's recording my face, so maybe I should put it in front of my face. Yeah, it's recording my face. So I'll see if I can put it in front of my face so that you can see that it's in focus. Now I can't. Okay. No, you know what? Now that I look at it, I must have had it right. It just didn't have the tension correct. I thought the super duos were in the wrong spot on the brick. And this, let's just do it here. Okay. You see how this is really hard to, okay. So you see how the bricks in the one spot look like they're, okay. That super duo down here, I feel like is not in the right spot. So I went through the wrong hole. So I apologize, that's kind of a mess. Anyway, so I stopped, and the funny thing was I was doing this while I was watching TV, and I said, oh, I'm going to turn this, I'm going to stop doing this, but this way. My wife's like, oh, great, we get to watch TV together without you beading. Like, good thing she didn't know me when I was knitting. I knit all the time. I used to knit on the streetcar, and I started using line counters on my needles, and I was doing um, cable knit. So I could actually, like, I had multiple line counters because I would have a line counter for the actual line on the needle, but I would also have counters and the little circles um, in between all the different cables going up the sweater. Anyway, this is nothing compared to that stuff. That's probably why I do so well with this stuff. So let me show you the second one that I started this morning. And again, I realized I was making, this one was not as big a deal. Um, See how I put 2 beads there? I should have only put 1. So it's starting to get wonky. So rather than pull it apart, I had enough. And it's funny because I just counted the bricks as I was doing this one. I just started counting the bricks that I had left on my tray. Because I can't believe this. So I bought these bricks some time ago from Art Beads when they had a dollar bead sale. And I think I bought every color, or at least everything that was a dollar. So I don't know that everything was a dollar, like all their different colors. I'm trying to see if there's a way to get this in focus. Oh, there, if I pull it back, it gets in focus. It's kind of in line with my face. Duh. So, yeah, I counted, and I had some left on the strand because I only have 1 strand of this olivine color, and I just love it. You know what I'm gonna be ordering next when they have a sale, because I have a bunch of these bricks, different colors. So I actually did put together some colorways of stuff. So I'll show you what I have for the next, once I finish this one, I should have it down. And this was the reason I'm sitting on the couch doing this. I'm watching the news, and it's in the morning, my wife's asleep. So I usually get up, watch the news, and have a coffee. And now that I can use my hand again, I'm so excited. I um I find it helps stretch my hand in the morning because I'm still wearing my brace at night. I really don't want to. Not because I'm lazy or uncomfortable, it's just in the morning my wrist and thumb is so stiff that it takes a while to get things back to normal. So um, I have an appointment with the occupational therapist on Thursday. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled because we're in a complete lockdown. I know I'm jumping from topic to topic here. So anyway, when I get up in the morning, to stretch my hand, I find the best way to do it is by doing an activity that's not like strength related. So yeah, I found the last 2 mornings that doing beading in the morning. And you know what? I describe beading in the morning like having my cup of coffee. I am not fully awake and I am not happy until I have my coffee and make a bracelet. Just saying. So this is one of the, I have probably about 8 strands of this one. So this is a good one to do, and I can do a bunch of different colorways. So I went to these bead mixes. So the other thing I have to work on is my 11O seed beads. Amazingly, even with all the beads I have, I'm going to have to sit down and make a list of colors and maybe like some metallics and some primary colors, and then some frequently used other colors like turquoise. Um, well, whites is another color that we don't see. I mean, it's not really a color, but you know what I mean. So yeah, trying to match this strand was super hard. So I pulled out this bead mix that I got from um, Art Beads. It's called Patagonia, and these are 11 O's. So I thought this way, if I did a bead mix for the little picos and in between the bricks, that it would give me more options to match the color. And now that I think of it, as I'm looking at it, I think I came, so you can actually see one of the blues in there, the dark blue, metallic dark blue right there. So that's good. But I ended up picking the Super Duo to match is this Super Duo, kind of a turquoise luster, but that is exactly what it's called, a pink turquoise luster. But now that I think of it, I could have gone with this topaz color. And you know what? Yeah, I guess the Super Duo. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have thought to add these two colors together is what it is. So that's why when I pulled this out, I went to the turquoise. So actually any of these colors will work with this. So that's that one. I'll quickly show you the others and not explain. But yeah, so the reason I'm sitting here is because I've kind of, this is a design of my own. I'm pretty sure I must have seen it in a video, but I couldn't find it. So if you find a video or a Pinterest or anything remotely similar, please let me know, because I don't want to copy somebody's video and have a viral video and then realize, uh-oh, I'm in trouble because of, not to mention I wouldn't do that to somebody who maybe have, again, if I saw it, it's not intentional where I'm copying it. So that's what I'm trying to say. So this was the other one, and that's why I mentioned white. So this is like um, this is called saturated white, the Super Duo. So it's kind of like that, but this is more of a luster, pearl luster. And what I came up with, I felt like it needed colors. So I came up with this bead mix, which is called Merry Mermaids. And this is what they look like. So you can see that and that. So yeah, that'd be nice. I don't think it exactly matches, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, and then I did pull out this in case I decided, but you know what? This one is a little more champagne yellow, so I probably won't use that one. And so our numbers for COVID have been going up. The scoop is that um, there was a group from another province that has high numbers of COVID came here and they interacted with a large group of Nova Scotians, and we ended up getting a major super spreader event. So we're really strict with stuff, probably a little more than most places. So I think part of it is the medical officer is concerned. Our healthcare system here in Nova Scotia is ailing, like it's an old system. Like a lot of the hospitals are old and stuff like that. We have such a low population, so our taxation is low, which means our healthcare is low. Now, I know we get some money from the federal government, but you still, if you know how much it costs for healthcare, you realize it's pretty expensive. So this is the next one. And look at it, I was surprised. Now, this is a little more peachy orangey color, but I think once you put it in a bracelet, you're not going to notice it. And this was the only color I could find to match it. I'm not totally sold on that. Maybe if I had a little more orange. I don't know. We'll have to think about that one. Maybe this is a good one for this pearl 11-O's over here that didn't match the others. Oh, I'm trying to pick it up with my bad hand. Not good. Yeah, actually, I think this will. I think the mailman's here, and it's only like 10:30. So I am expecting, um, I'm expecting an order from Buy the Beads from Peggy. It's a triple order. It was 3 orders that she put together, so you can imagine. Um, I did get an order yesterday from Amazon. They shut down 2 of the Amazon facilities in Ontario. and they shut down a postal sorting warehouse in Toronto as well, or Mississauga. So any orders that I place now, who knows what'll happen with them. I suspect my orders, because they were placed quite a while ago, should actually be between Toronto and here. So actually, I'm pretty sure I'll be getting all of them today. So there's, I'm missing one. Oh, the um, dollar bead box. And I forgot her name. One of my subscribers, if you see this and you know it's you, let me know so I can kind of acknowledge it, maybe send you a little gift, because she sent me a message or posted a message saying, she might have sent me an email saying, yeah, I think it was an email saying, you have to check out Dollar Bead Box. Here's my coupon code for the month. So it was 30% off, I think. Yeah, I think it was 30% off. Oh my gosh, they had some cathedral spiral rondelles. I think I bought everything. Well, I can't say that I bought everything because they must have a lot. But I bought every color they had. I think they only had two colors. You know, I think I did buy everything they. Don't tell my wife. She'll kill me. Don't kill me. She'll she'll hide my credit cards and lock me out of my computer. Um, yeah, I am in love with those cathedral spirals, and their prices are crazy everywhere else. So they were super good price, and then the 30% off. I was like, this is amazing. And I'm just watching the news. I don't know if you can see, they're showing the Grand Prix Formula One track in Montreal, and they showed a cyclist on it. I cycled it in a race for 2 days. I did this huge competition. It was a worldwide event, and I managed to. I'm just okay. I'm just checking my beads here. Yeah. So let me. I think I will use these pearls with the. Let me know what you think. I won't do these ones right away, and I'll let you know. So yeah, that's one of the orders. Yeah, I think those would go better. There was a bunch of other stuff that I ordered. So there's that one. So that's two. I think there's another order. I'm trying to think of all the places I normally order from. It's terrible. I was watching Brittany's video, her latest video, where somebody first, right at the beginning of the video, she's doing a live and somebody asked her, has she been buying beads yet this morning or that day? And Brittany's like, I have to think about that. She goes, I have stuff in my cart, but I don't think I have. But it's early here yet. And at first, when somebody asked that, I was like, what kind of question is that? And then it occurred to me, I'm like, oh God, that would be a question to ask me. And I would have to think about, excuse me, because I always put stuff in my cart and then go back. So I need to place an order with Exotica leather for some of their flat leather and some of their 3 millimeter leather. And then some of the colors that I really like, I'm going to add that to it so that I get hit with duty on their stuff. So I want to make sure that if I'm going to get a hit, I might as well pay the collection fee only once. It used to be $20. I noticed the last order it dropped down to $9. But $9 on top of an order, say you only do $100, it's 10%. Like, that's a lot of money. So when you think of what you get your sales on, now I can't get the leather that I get there. So here in Canada, so it's definitely worth it for me anyway. And buying the big spools is amazing. So So yeah, let me just again say thank you to that person that gave me the coupon code for um, bargain bead box. There was a whole bunch of stuff. Um, yeah, I can't remember the third. It might have been. I had some stuff from Amazon which came yesterday, so that's what I was going to tell you. The Swellegant um, stuff came yesterday. I did a test. Um, I did it on some junky stuff, so I'm glad, like in one sense, it didn't turn out the way I expected it to. But a few things I did that I think I need to adjust. So I'm kind of glad that I did it on some junky stuff or basic stuff. Is I tried to do it on buttons, and that's why I bought it, to put patina on buttons. And the buttons I used were kind of crummy, so um, it didn't really turn out that good. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that, and I will do. I was hoping to have some done because it takes about a half an hour for it to fully cure, so that you see the effect. So what I might do is do a video. I might have some samples that's done already, show you others, but as I like, I'll do a few, get them ready to start processing, because my videos are usually an hour, and then do some other ones so that you can see the first ones finished, something like that. Anyway, so working on that. Did 2 other bracelets yesterday that are ready to go to do a video for. So I used to do a bracelet, and then I would do a video with another colorway. So I had a piece to show you at the beginning of the video, and I stopped doing that, just like with my hand stuff. It just didn't make any sense. It was too much work for my poor little hand. So, but now that I'm back in the swing of things, I'm so excited to be doing stuff. So there's that, and yeah, so that's, I know I've jumped around, I've probably missed some stuff. The whole point to this video was for myself to record what I was doing so that I could remember the pattern of how I'm putting the beads on. So this is where I'm at. So I've just added a super duo. Let's see if there's a way to do this to show you. So I've just added a super duo. I'm going to add 3 seed beads, another super duo, then I'm going to come down here, and then I'll add 1 seed bead, go through the next brick, add another seed bead. So let me see, so we need 3 seed beads, and then I'm going to go through the vacant hole of the, it's probably not the best way to do this, vacant hole of that super duo. I'm going to try and grab it so that it stays close to where I need it to be. Let me pull that in. Okay. So this is what I have. So now I'm going to add a super duo. And my needle is upside down. Some of these holes on the super duos are small, so I've been culling them because it's probably more my needle than anything. Okay, so I've added 1. Now I'm going to go through the brick. I won't go all the way because I'm going to add another seed bead here. Add a seed bead, go through the next brick. I think I've figured it out, but it's one of those things, you don't do it all the time, you end up forgetting what you're doing here. So now it looks like I need to add 2 super duos and 3 seed beads. I think this is where I made my mistake, but we'll see. 2 super duos, 3 seed beads. And we're just going to pull it down. And actually, I might as well do this now, is go through the second hole of the adjacent, the empty hole of that Super Duo. Okay, so let's see if I can do this so that you can see. So here is the funkiness here. This Super Duo has to stick out the way that one does. This one here has to go through this hole. We're going to go through everything all the way up and around and come back and then flip and go down and just add this. So I think I have figured it out. You know what? Seems a lot simpler than what I was doing last night. It's interesting how you can get a little too complicated. I'm going to do it in 2 steps here. I didn't see I've got, you can always tell when I'm getting orders. I leave the blind or the curtains to the front bay window open. I should go get it before my wife sees me. You know what? We had a conversation last night, and I think I made some joking comment about it, about people being concerned about their husbands complaining about their bead orders and stuff. And we've had this discussion before, like we keep our finances separate, and so if I spend money on something, it's my money and it's my choice to spend it, right? And that's how she feels for me, because she says, I would love to spend money, but there's the car. It's a guy drives a truck, a mailman. So this is a weird way to bead with it. I'm on a recliner on the couch, so it's actually, so I'm going all the way back. So this is what we just finished. Or did we? I'm gonna go all the way back, yeah. But, okay, so I'm not gonna go through this bead, but I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna go to the next open hole and add the bricks. So yeah, these are, oh, that's not too bad. And I'm just gonna see if I can get this. I shouldn't make it too tight because I noticed some of the Super Duos are not the same size. So if you make it too tight, then you end up with some wonkiness on your bracelet. So yeah, we were talking about this. There's something not right here. Oh, it's this way. It was just not tight on the other side. It's still kind of. Oh well, I think it'll settle itself. So when whatever comment I made, I can't really remember. She said that it does concern her about my spending, but it's not up to her to say anything. I felt really bad because I didn't realize, like, at some level, I'm a little concerned that I've spent more than I planned on spending, but part of that, this is where we're at. So I just added the 2 bricks and the seed bead. So now I need to add one of these. So I need, okay, so I'm at the super duo, 3 seed beads and a super duo. So super duo, let's get rid of that bead, it's wonky. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that made me feel kind of bad because I'm thinking I don't want her to worry about stuff. And I am a hoarder, that I mean, you see what I buy. But I also have intentions of doing stuff like sales wise with this when things get back to normal. So I'm not too concerned, but yeah, I could see why she's upset. But so I've added my, and I think after this we'll say goodbye for now because this is really hard to do. I'd sit here and talk to you guys forever, but you'd probably be bored. And I would do a live with this, but with my tablet it cuts in and out for the Wi-Fi, so it sucks. Okay, so and she's getting up. I don't know if you heard that squeaking. That's her upstairs. Okay, so super duo, 3 seed beads, then a super duo. We're gonna go through the brick. The first brick. Pick up a seed bead. Go through the second brick. Then we're gonna pick up a super duo. Actually, 2 super duos. And 3 seed beads. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go backwards. So this is what I need to check. So I've got I've got 2 super duos, 3 seed beads. We're coming out of this hole. We're going to attach that all. The first super duo is going to flip the same way as this one here. And then the second one, we're going to enter the vacant hole, creating this picot here. And then we're going to come down the, so when I say we're going backwards, we're going to come down this seed bead here. We're going to go all the way through here, up through here, come back here, and then we're going to come out this bead, and we'll be ready to start the next set. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while we're just kind of sitting here, and then I could show you what it looks like, and we'll move, and then I'll go to, yeah, I think I've finally figured it out. So yeah, that's it. So that means I will have a tutorial for this before too long if I've figured out this part. Let me know what we should call this. I think, now I know there's probably a Sophie bracelet out there. My name is Emma Sophie Marie DeVoe. So I like to name it after my, I know, name it after my mom. Her name's Eulalie. I think that's, so everybody called her Eula for short. And Eulalie is such an old name. I think it's kind of a funny name, but in French it sounds totally normal and beautiful, Eulalie. But in English, it's, yeah, it tickles my ear in my silly brain. So there we are. So that's where we're at. So I will continue this and I'll show you the finished work. We might start this as a morning coffee and beads or something situation going on. So um, I might try and do it as a live and see how bad the internet stuff is, and this way I could probably um, talk to you guys live. So we'll see. I gotta go check the mail. Time to place some more orders. Yes. Click. Hit send. Take care, everybody. Be safe. You can tell like the isolation hasn't bothered me too much. It's only been 5 days maybe. I miss being in the pool, but I had just gotten back a week into the pool and was ready to start going to the gym and stuff. But you know what? It's supposed to be, I think they said 19 Celsius today. So that should be that's short weather for my American friends. That's about, 70, 80s. I can't remember the conversion. But yeah, so it's going to be nice. And take care of yourselves. I'm looking forward to showing you what I've got going. I've got a couple of videos that I want to make today. Oh, I finished Goldie's portrait. It looks amazing. I would show you, but you know what? I've been told that I'm not allowed to show you guys because Brittany might see it. It's supposed to be a surprise, and I'm terrible with surprises. I want to show you. It's so pretty. She's so adorable. Oh, I hate to send her on her way, but I think I need to send her off to her mummy. So anyway, yeah, so I'll be spending some time doing some bracelet videos for you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.